Campbell was 27 months old, and he was having a lot of pain in his legs and in his joints, and we realized this within a couple of weeks that something wasn't right. And when we found out how sick he really was, which was a stage 4 neuroblastoma cancer, we were quite shocked. It was something we weren't expecting. You don't have a chance to think about it. You're thrown into it, you do what you have to do, and you just live every day. We had lots of help from family, grandparents that moved in with Kennedy to look after her, and Ken or I lived at the hospital with Campbell for 11 months. So it did really change our entire family dynamic for a long time. He was really young, so it was a lot easier from the perspective of he was a little boy and I could handle and manage him, and he couldn't anticipate any of the treatments, so it wasn't a fight to get him there. He actually enjoyed going. He didn't realize that this was all bad stuff that went on there.
I actually don't remember anything about being sick. I don't remember anything about what happened in the hospital. I just basically remember laying in a bed. That's it.
He had 7 rounds of chemotherapy. He had surgery to remove a large grapefruit-sized tumor out of his abdomen, and then he had 2 bone marrow transplants and a month of radiation. After the treatment's over and you're not in there all the time, you do tend to breathe and you do to kind of let life take its course. After you reach that 10-year mark is when you kind of go, whew, you know, that's kind of everybody's standard time frame for being cured of something. We had a happy end. Campbell only had a 5% chance of survival, and he is a walking miracle. That's what we call him. My advice is to use your resources. There are organizations like the Kids Cancer Care Foundation that also took over for looking after our daughter, who was 3 at the time.
I don't remember much. I remember a few trips to the hospital to see them. Mostly I stayed with my grandparents away, so I didn't see much of it.
This summer especially, both for Campbell with the Shaw Charity Classic and all the work he's done as a spokeskid for Kids Cancer Care Foundation. Kennedy too is a volunteer with Kids Cancer Care, has enjoyed their camps, and all of that makes me proud that they are willing to give back to a community that has helped them out so greatly.